today is 7 on Sunday. Like it should shock me way more that the weeks keep just coming around and around and around, and it's always like new Sunday, new Sunday, new Sunday. Like, time is going too quickly, yet I am excited because I get to make these videos every week, so it's kind of something to look forward to now on Sundays, where I'm like able to film and then I edit and then it's uploaded, and I've been just making a lot of new friends. Like, it's just been a really good thing and something I've been really enjoying. But I'll leave a link down below to Grace's channel and also the Goodreads page, because you definitely should join the group, because then you can see all the themes that we're going to be doing and you've got a little bit more time to prepare, because pre-filming is the shit. So it's something that I definitely recommend doing. But there have been some really amazing themes and there's a lot of amazing people doing it. So this month's theme is our favorite LGBTQIA plus characters, and because it's Pride Month this month, it's the perfect time to talk about this. And with the theme, it has clearly established that we need to talk about our favorite characters, but I have too many. So I am going to be talking about my 7 favorite books that multiple characters are kind of in, because I have 11 characters on my list, which is way too many. So I'm going to be talking about my favorite books that they are in, and I can do it how I want because I want to talk about these people because they are my favorites. So let's just get into it, because I know I'm going to have a lot of things to talk about and I am just so excited. Honestly, this book is top tier because it is my favorite of like all time basically, but I have to talk about Alex and Henry because they are equally amazing characters, and if you have not read this book, you need to, because it is just the best story ever. But this book is about the son of the President of the United States falling in love with the Prince of Wales. It is amazing, and I didn't know I needed it in my life, but I'm so glad I listened to it, and it is just the best book ever. So Henry is fully gay and Alex is discovering himself as bisexual in this book, because he kind of didn't really know and he was kind of repressing that side of him. But then he meets Henry and he falls in love with him, and he goes through a lot of internal discovery trying to figure out who he actually is as a person, because sometimes you find out about yourself later in life. Like, you don't have to know straight in the start of your teens. Like, sometimes you don't know until later on. Like, there is no time limit to when you know, so you can have your kind of crisis about figuring out who you are at any point in your life. But I just love both of them. They're such a good match and such great characters, and they are just beautiful, and I definitely want to reread this soon. Like, I feel like I should reread this month because it is Pride Month, and also because Sasha, who is my favorite booktube bestie, she is doing a really cool TBR this month because she is reading only pink books for breast cancer, and she's going to also dye her hair pink, and she also said she was going to be wearing pink clothes for the month. She is reading this book this month, and I thought it'd be a good idea if I did as well, but I'll just have to see, because I could run out of time, but I still really want to do it. But I just know I love this book so much. Okay, the next 2 characters are Alec and Magnus from the Shadowhunter Chronicles. I'm just holding this one up because it's got them on the cover. I actually haven't read this book yet. Alec and Magnus's relationship, I think, is honestly the first time I was really introduced to gay characters in books, because I read these books so many years ago, and like, they are my favorite couple because they're adorable. Like, Magnus is so flamboyant and out there and crazy, and like, he is a bisexual and he's amazing, and Alec was still discovering who he was, and like, he was in love with Jace and they didn't even really know what to think, and then he found Magnus. I just love Alec's discovery of like finding who he really is and becoming the person that he wants to be, because he was so scared and angsty all the time, and now he is just so amazing. Like, his character development throughout the series is beautiful, and I am so keen to read this book too, because I really want to see like their relationship get its own book, and I am just excited for this. And just saying, I have this sticker inside the book of them, and just like, aren't they adorable? They are adorable. Next on my list is Simon from Simon vs. a Homo Sapien Agenda by Becky Albertalli, because he is just adorable. This is a great book for anyone to read if they are coming out and they're like, you know, not really sure what they want to do and they want to like relate to someone. Like, it is a great book. And Simon is just such a lovable character, and I loved the movie as well so much. Like, this story is just so dear to me. But again, this is like one of the first times I really read a gay character like in a contemporary before, because like, I've been having a lot of firsts. I really need to diversitize more in my reading, because I really feel like I haven't been doing as good a job that I could be doing. But this is one that I definitely recommend people picking up, because it's really good, because it gives you what young people are going through, and it is just beautiful. The next characters I see is my children, because they are just adorable. But that is Charlie and Nick from the Heartstopper comics by Alice Oseman. Like, they have such a dear place in my heart, and because they're bibbies, they're literally bibbies. Like, Charlie's only 14, like, he is a full-on bibby, and like, Nick is 16, which is still young. Like, it's 6 years younger than me now, so I'm kind of like, they're still children, but this is my 14-year-old little bibby. Like, he's so adorable, and he's gone through so much shit. And you also have like, Charlie is fully gay and Nick is bisexual, but like, oh, like, they are so adorable. And like, yes, it's only a comic, but it's just the best thing ever. I love and appreciate them so much because they just mean everything to me, and now I'm dying because I want the next comic, but we're not going to get it until next year, and I just want it. But I am also really keen because there's going to be like a physical story about when Nick is leaving school and going to be going to university, but Charlie is still at school for 2 more years, and I'm like, oh my god, my babies, like what's going to happen, because they're going to be separated. Like, I don't want them to break up because it will kill me, because they are just too pure for this world. And the next book on my list is Carry On My Rainbow Row, but I only actually want to talk about Baz because like Simon's cool and everything, but he's not as cool as Baz. Like, Baz just oozes coolness, and I feel like he is honestly a gay icon, and I just appreciate him so much because he's so beautiful. And like that flower suit in the cover of the second book is just I love him. He is honestly just the best character, and he's also a vampire, which I think is really, really cool. Obviously their relationship is cute as well and everything, but really we're just talking about this one. He's great. I just love Baz, and he's funny and hilarious and just everything I want in a character, and I just love him so much. Next I want to talk about Evelyn Hugo from The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love her, and her whole entire story in this book is amazing, and like, yes, she is clearly bisexual because she has 7 husbands, but her relationship with Celia is beautiful. I actually need to add another character to my list of my favorite characters ever, so it's bringing it up to 12, but Harry deserves a spot on this list because he is a beautiful man and I love him, and honestly I'm not okay. I love Harry and Evelyn's friendship in this book, and it's like the core basis of this book. Like, yeah, there are so many different relationships going on, but I love it. I love it. I love Evelyn though because she's such a tough bitch, and she got through life on her own merits in mind, and yes, she is a bitch, but she's amazing and I love her, and I will just keep talking about her for the rest of my days because she is an iconic character. Like, these characters are all iconic, but she is like the biggest icon ever. And coming to the last book on my list, I want to talk about The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee, and especially of the characters of Monty and Percy. So this book is set in the olden days. I cannot think of what time period it was. I love the way that it is set this way. So obviously everyone is against the idea of men being in love with men and women being in love with women, but this book is so funny that they really don't take it that seriously. It's beautiful to have it in a different setting and seeing it in a different light, but I do love Monty and Percy, and their relationship is beautiful, and their friendship and the character growth that they both go through. Like, this book is just hilarious, and I definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't picked it up already. And it took me so long to pick this up that I finally only picked it up last year, but I know that I just love both of these characters, and I'm pretty sure Felicity is asexual as well, which is something I have heard around. So there is a lot of representation in this book, and it is beautiful. So guys, this is my list of recommendations because that's kind of what this is today. But if you haven't read any of these books, and like, yes, I mean, I haven't read the Red Scrolls of Magic, but just read the Shadowhunter Chronicles if you haven't, because it's beautiful, and there's way more characters than Alec and Magnus in it that have like the LGBT in it, so definitely there is a lot of people in that series that you could pick up and read about. But I just love all these books so much. And my god, my battery is about to die, so I really need to end this video soon. But like, I'm just feeling so much happiness and love after filming this. Like, all these characters are so dear to me, and I just love them so much, and just, oh, it's such a good theme. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!